there, amazing and beautiful human beings. It's Azra here once again. So in today's video, I was thinking that I will talk with you guys of a question that I've been asked so often, is that should a spiritual seeker take psychedelics? Should a person who is getting into a spiritual path take psychedelics in order to take that experience authentically, feel complete about that experience? Should anyone take psychedelics? I mean, I don't know why people have this opinion, like when you post stuff here and there, like trippy stuff here and there on social media, people do think that you are taking psychedelics. I mean, I've been asked that question so often, so that's why I thought of covering this topic today, like should a spiritual seeker take psychedelics? So anyways, if you guys are new here, if you guys are new to my channel is all about spirituality, motivation, inspiration, helping you guys to raise your vibrations, raise your consciousness, so that you guys can live blessed, happy, contented, and successful lifestyles with yourself and also with the beings around you. So if you guys want to join this journey full of love, light, abundance, and healing, please consider subscribing and also clicking on the bell icon so you can also get a notification whenever I am posting a new video. So let's get started. Talk about psychedelics. What is a psychedelic drug? It is a class of hallucinogenic drugs, which is like its primary effect is to trigger non-ordinary state of consciousness. This is also known as having psychedelic experiences, also known as having trips. So these drugs are able to cause logical, visual changes in you. These are the kind of drugs that's going to show you like weird kind of pictures, like take you to weird places, and your senses are going to feel like so heightened. So these drugs are able to alter substantially your state of consciousness. When it comes to hallucinating drugs, or when it comes to psychedelic drugs, there are like a range of common drugs that's being used by people, those who want to go on trips. Of common drugs is that LSD, and then DMT, dimethyltryptamine, and then the magic mushrooms, and then ayahuasca. Ayahuasca basically is a plant-based psychedelic brew that is made by shamans by doing a shamanic ritual. So basically a plant-based psychedelic brew which can take you on a trip as well. So yeah, these are the most common things that's being used by people, those who are on a spiritual journey, by the hippie people. These are the most common drugs that's being used. However, what people don't understand is that as human beings, we naturally do have DMT inside our body. I mean, why do we have DMT inside our body? We do have high amounts of DMT in our lungs, and then we do have DMT in our pineal gland. I mean, that's the reason why when people are having like near-death experiences, like there are like many people, those who are come up, told the experiences about the last moment, about that very moment that they were experiencing this near-death experiences. They've been saying so many amazing things, they've been saying so many weird things in seconds. So which means like when you are going to die, a huge or a high amount of DMT is being released. So that's the reason why you are seeing all these kind of visuals when you are having a near-death experience. Point being, we do naturally have these hallucinating drug inside of our body. So I don't want to call it as a hallucinating drug because there's more than that happening when you are going through your experience. So we do have DMT in our lungs, we do have DMT in our pineal glands. So when activated in right ways, you can get body highs, you can get psychedelic experiences, you can get hallucinating experiences, you can see many things that you have never seen before. You can alter your state of consciousness without having to get any external substances, any external drugs in order to get you high, in order to take you on trips. So you don't have to take any kind of a drug because naturally you have the ability to activate this DMT, activate the pineal gland, then go on these trips. When it comes to taking psychedelic experiences, or when it comes to going on trips, the natural way to do is that through meditation, through breath work. If you have heard about pranayama, you have to know that breath is the key way that you can activate all these DMT that's inside of your body. So there are like certain ways of breathing. If you practice on these breathing methods, which means, for example, breath of fire, and then Wim Hof method, and then listening to binaural beats, all these natural methods are able to activate those DMTs and then give you a different psychedelic experience. I mean, it's really cool, it's really crazy. Like when you you go on like tripping through meditation or through breath work, it's really cool because effects are kind of long lasting and like that experience is unexplainable. You have to go there and you have to try it by yourself in order to understand what I'm talking about. So like activating all these DMTs and then getting into triggering your state of consciousness into tripping, when you are doing it naturally, it has no side effects and it is really amazing. That experience, you can never get it from anywhere else, and people might have no idea what happens when you are breathing in certain ways, when you are practicing pranayama, like which kind of impact this breath works has towards your body, towards your state of consciousness. It is able to open the gates or open the veils that is blocking you in this 3D, and it's able to open your consciousness into higher dimensions, higher realms. So it enables you to take out of body experiences, and it enables you to go on astral projections. Like means these are so amazing experiences. I mean, life is not boring at all when you are getting to know what's beyond this 3D, what's beyond this third dimension. When you start to take all these experiences, life becomes more interesting, and then you are more open. You are more open to a huge wisdom, to more open to all the universal truths. You are activating these senses in a very natural way. So yeah, without getting drugs, you have a way actually that you can activate or you can get these experiences without getting into like psychedelic drugs. The question is that should a spiritual seeker take psychedelics? The answer is that just because you are on a spiritual journey, you should be doing anything. You don't have to do anything just because you are on a spiritual journey. I mean, your spiritual journey is uniquely yours. So it could be a Buddhist journey, it could be a Hindu journey, it could be a totally non-religious journey, and also it could be a journey that is functioning or that is working with psychedelics, and also it could be a journey that you are like concentrating or focusing only on your senses, only on your body, only on your mindset. It could be a journey like that as well. So your spiritual journey is uniquely yours, okay? So just because someone is saying if you are spiritual, you have to do that, you have to do this, just because you're spiritual, you have to take this drug and then try this. I mean, people might be saying many things, but you have to know that you don't have to do certain things just to become spiritual. The key here is to like not letting others to tell you what you should be taking, what you shouldn't be taking, like including psychedelics, you know, because like sometimes some topics can be so broad and so huge that you cannot say yes, you cannot say no to anyone regarding anything, anywhere. I mean, you cannot say yes or no, but because at the end it's their life, and people do see things in different perspectives and on different opinions. So you shouldn't be relying on somebody if you really want to do things in life, so including taking psychedelics. I mean, just because someone told you like you should be taking psychedelics just because you are on a spiritual path, you shouldn't be doing that. Don't let other people take control of your journey. Your spiritual journey should be yours and yours only. It's so unique. I mean, in my personal journey, I have never had psychedelic drugs. All my trips I have gone through, all my trips, all my experiences, all my out-of-body experiences, all of my astral traveling experiences, all these things came to me while I was meditating, while I was listening to binaural beats, and then while I was doing other spiritual practices. So these things came to me naturally through spiritual practices like meditation and breathwork. Somehow, someday, I would like to try ayahuasca because it's this plant-based brew, and like read comments and reviews on this thing. Like yeah, I might try it someday, but I'm not sure about that as well. I might not. Anyways, my experiences thoroughly came out of meditation, breath work, and all these things. So you can mend your path, you can mend your journey according to the way that you are preferring to have it. So that's what I have to tell you. Tripping is so cool, like when you are doing it in the meditative states, according to my personal experience. So anyways, like you can try it as well. It's such an amazing, like life-changing experience. So yeah, I hope you guys learn something new, learn something valuable that you guys can add into your journey as well. So if that's the case, I'm so happy. And if you guys new here and still haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and also click on the bell icon so that you guys will get a notification whenever I am posting any videos. Until I see you guys from my next video, please stay blessed, stay in harmony, stay in love, stay in peace with one another. I love you guys so much.